Hello, everyone. Welcome once again to my channel. This is Study Destination, and what we do over here is to give you a step-by-step process in how to apply for graduate school. So, what do you have to do? You need to choose a destination. Okay, I want to study in Germany. I want to study in US. I want to study in UK, and then we will advise you on the step by step, and then what you need, you can prepare your document. We're also going to review your document free of charge. So what you have to do if you come across this video is to try as much as possible to subscribe to the channel and then contact us via this email, or we have a WhatsApp platform. Look into our YouTube channel and you will be able to get into our platform, okay? And then you can ask us questions. We have so many people we have helped. We can connect you to these people, and then they can also help as a mentor for you, okay? So what you need to do is to click on the subscription button so that anytime we upload a new video, you will be able to access them at the earliest, okay? And then also recommend them to your friends. So today is very, very important topic that we're trying to treat. The topic is how to fund your application, okay? And in fact, it's very difficult to, pay all the application fees, okay? Because some could vary as much as $120 per application. And in case you want to apply for many schools, it's really, really difficult, okay? But we have a good news for you. We want to walk you through some of the steps that would take to mitigate some of this financial burden, especially those countries that has a lot. You have to exchange a lot to get the dollar, okay, in order to pay this application fee. You may not be able to pay all. It's quite impossible to pay all of them, okay? So we're gonna give you some experiences on how you would be able to go through some of these challenges and then be able to apply as many as you can so that you can increase your chances of making it. Okay, thank you so much. So let's dive very deep into the content for today. So there are some difficulties, okay? Difficulties in applying for graduate school, okay? One of them is how can you get a potential supervisor. Once you get a supervisor, in most cases, I'm not saying all the time, okay, in most cases, you are very sure that you're going to get admissions, okay, or your chance of getting admissions is very, very, very sure. Getting recommendations later on time is another tough situation. Stay tuned. I'm going to tell you how to get recommendation letters and how to prepare your recommendation letters. If you finding it difficult to also get a potential supervisor, we've made a video which talks about seeking potential supervisors through cold email. It's on the channel. Look into our playlist and then you can get one of those videos, okay? And then how you can get a good CV also. These are materials we are prepared specially for you so that it will help you get a potential supervisor. So stay tuned as we give you another video of how to get your recommendation letters on time. Another aspect is paying of application fee, which we're going to talk about, and then competition. Okay, there's a lot of competition. So if there's competition, it means that you have to increase the number of what applications, okay? But if you look at the list over here, you can't do anything about the competition because everybody want to go to the graduate school, everybody want a good place so that maybe potential future greener pastures. So you can't do anything about the competition. But the others are things that you can do, okay? You can get a potential supervisor, and this will increase your chances. You can get your recommendations early. That will tell you how to go about it. And then the application fee, something can be done about it. Okay, so this is ways I'm gonna teach you some of the ways to be able to make your application easy. Okay, and then navigate through some of these difficulties. So um what can you do, okay, if you have some of these, uh, what do you call it, difficulties? What can you do? Okay, so the first one, I've talked about it, secure potential supervisors, even though sometimes, and in most of the cases, it's not compulsory, especially in the US. Some of the school, it's not compulsory, but I can tell you that some of the professors have so much funding that if you're able to secure a supervisor, they can easily get you into the admissions once you qualify. Okay, they can just tell the graduate coordinator, I know this student, I want to work with this student, I have access in it, so can you recruit this student for me? Okay, so another thing is that familiarize yourself with the graduate chair or the graduate recruiting, okay, by asking very relevant questions. Okay, so as you are doing these things and then you are asking relevant questions, we call something continuous interest. So if there is a high, and then because the professor already knows you, you are familiarized yourself, your name sinks into his head, and then he is able to recommend you, or this one way that you can increase your chances. Okay, and the other thing is to apply as many as you can. Okay, I apply as early as you can. Okay, so when you see a deadline, okay, January, um December 1st, December 15th, December 30th, 31st, don't even wait. Immediately it is open, make sure that you put your application, because some of them even do rolling basis. It means that as when your application is complete, they will review your application, because they don't want to put it and pile it down, then it become a burden for them. And then some of them too, they won't review all applications. Something funny happened with one of my mentee. Immediately we finished submitting, the next afternoon, I mean, they bounce her, because why? They already gotten all, so we have to go through a lot. And we did this by doing a lot of evaluation. And I tell you, that application cost almost $500. Okay, and immediately it got to the department the next afternoon, it was rejected. So please apply as early as possible, as early as possible. Okay. And then the last one, increase the number of applications. Increase the number of applications. Yet you have a lot of application fee. How do you go about it? It's really difficult. But I'm going to tell you, stay tuned. We're going to the next, and then I'm going to tell you how you can fund this application fee. So this is the way. This is the slide that you've been waiting for. Secure as many free applications as possible. Okay, so this is what you go. There are some schools or some department that offers free application, because they want to get a lot of people. They don't want it to be as a form of restriction to good people. Okay, people who have good qualification, and because of money, they may not be able to apply to the graduate school. So what they are going to do is that they're going to open up the application and make everybody apply as early as possible. Okay, so make sure that if there is a free application, you grab it. And how can you get free application? That's why I said there are some platforms you have to be there. For example, you can be on LinkedIn, Twitter, and be looking for free application for graduate school. You'll be searching for some of these things, and you'll be able to grab some schools. So when you see a school says, okay, free applications, what you're going to do, first thing is that you're going to go through the school, and then be very sure it is free, and then check if it is free, check whether your program is featured and your program has funded. If it has funded, then you start your code emails, and then you start creating your application. Okay, and then read about the free applications. Okay. So, for example, I can tell you some of the schools that are free applications. I will just tell you only one. For graduate school, mostly Michigan Tech University, it's free application. Okay. So you need to make sure that once it is free and then you check and your program is featured and then you have potential supervisors, you can try to send them code email and then try to apply. Okay. One other thing about this thing is that there are some schools that has webinars or open houses, okay, where they introduce their schools and the graduate programs to people virtually. And when you attend some of these seminars, okay, you will be able to get free application, okay. And as you get free application, I mean, most of these offers are open to only those, I'm repeating, only those who attend these open houses. So you should be able to make yourself available for some of these schools. And if you stay tuned, if you subscribe to my channel, I'm going to create a playlist, okay, on this channel where I'm going to upload short videos on these schools that are giving this free, open houses, and you'll be able to attend them. So you don't want to live here without subscribing to the channel. And mostly they do it year by year. So you want to stay tuned by subscribing to the channel, and I will give you those schools, and then you can attend them and then follow their instructions, and then you will be able to grab this application, free application, by attending the graduate seminar or open houses. Okay. There are also need-based waivers, okay, for application fee. Okay, so you have to, they have already outlined, if you are facing difficulties in paying application fee, there are some requirements you need to there are some requirements you need to meet in order to get. Okay. But beyond that, so mostly international students, sometimes international students, they qualify, by other times they don't qualify. But beyond that, any application you want to do, you want to write an application fee waiver request to what? The graduate school, to the department, okay? And then request for an application fee waiver, okay? And I'm going to teach you how you're going to do that. So the next one is, there are some benevolent organizations, like maybe, for example, Ghanaian Students Association of USA, Grad USA. Sometimes they offer some application fee waivers. You have to write to them. You have to write some letter, cover letter, and explain to them why you will not be able to afford your application fees. And if you are, lucky enough, they may be able to give you some, maybe application fee, some money to pay some application, one or two of your schools, okay, depending on your transcript and how they see that you're a potential candidate for a particular school. Okay, so let's go through the process again. One, there are some schools that are free. Yes, they are free, so apply, especially if your program is there and there's funding, okay? But there's one thing I have to tell you. Don't follow too many free applications, because if a school opens up for free applications and I'm telling you, okay, this school, Michigan Tech University, in fact, a lot of people are going to apply. And so when they apply, the advantage to the school is that they are going to get a whole lot of applicants and they're able to get the best one and pick it. So that's the advantage. But the disadvantage to applicants is that there's going to increase the what? Competition. So once it is increasing the competition, it means that your chances of being recruited or being admitted and given the funding is very, very what? Less. So you put yourself in a tight corner. So it is advisable that don't put all your eggs on one basket. Don't do everything free. At least budget yourself that, okay, I'm going to do maybe 15 applications, okay? Like we said, that's very competitive. So once it's competitive, you want to increase the number of applications. So I'm going to do 15 applications. I'm going to fund maybe 15 of 5 of them, okay? But the rest, I'm going to use what free applications. So if I'm going to do, going to make sure that 10 are free, but 5 I'm going to pay. So you know your budget, prepare, and then do some of these applications. So if you are preparing, what you're going to do is that you make sure that you have some money by your own budgets, and then try as much as. So don't put all your eggs on the big or the basket of free application, because the chances very, very tight. Competition is very high in those schools. Why? Because everybody's applying. So the benefit for the school is that they're going to get a lot of what good applicant, and then they will sieve and they will pick the top ones. Okay. So try as much as possible to do. Second one, attend graduate school seminar. While you're going to stay in touch with me, I'm going to give you some of them. Then request, even if you don't, what do you call it, qualify for what is stated online, request and tell them that you cannot pay because of this or that. Okay, request, write an email to the graduate school, and also to the department. Maybe the department might not give you, but the graduate school might give you. Maybe the graduate school might not give you, but the department might give you. Okay, and sometimes do it as early as possible, because there was one school I remember clearly. Utah School of Chemistry. Okay, so they had an allocation, maybe let's say 50, and then those who applied late, they said, okay, there was something like this, but we've already given everything out, so the rest you have to pay. Okay, so these are the ways you can use to get many applications, even though you may not get the free ones, but you'll be able to write to the graduate school and get a free applications, okay, or increase the number of applications. So how do you write? I'm going to give you a sample of an email that you need to write to request for what these applications. Okay, so you want to write an application. So for example, you say request for application, graduate application fee waiver. Okay, then maybe dear admission committee, I hope this email finds you where I'm writing to formally request for a waiver for the graduate application fee for chemistry program at Central Florida University. I hold, so now I want to tell them a little bit about yourself. I hold a second class upper honors degree in chemistry with a GPA of 2.3. I have extensive research, and I believe will allow me to contribute meaningfully to your department. However, due to my current financial situation as a recent graduate with limited income job, I am unable to afford this application fee at this time. I would greatly appreciate your consideration of my request and any guidance you will provide regarding the process. Attached is my CV, transcript of records, and current bank statement for your review. Thank for your time and understanding. I look forward for your response. Sincerely yours, then your name and then contact info. Okay. So in this case, make sure that you are proving to them that, okay, you don't have money. And so you're going to get a bank statement, okay? At least have a bank statement with which the money is very low. In some schools, they will say attach it. But even if you don't, they didn't say attach it, attach it. You want to prove that you don't have money. Okay, so if you have bank statement, make sure that you're using the one that doesn't have money. Okay, and then you attach it. Okay, then you request. So this is the template. It doesn't have to be like this, but look at the idea. First of all, you're just telling them, okay, you want to request for this, and then you're telling them what you can bring, a little bit about yourself, a little bit. So you are this, you have research experience, you have work experience, you have number of years this, and then you cannot apply. You sometimes you need to tell them, I'm receiving this amount of money, and if I convert it to dollar, it's like 2 months of my salary, and I'm not able to apply. But you see, I don't think that I believe that you cherish what the talent and then the experience I'm bringing into the university rather than the money I'm paying. So I believe that you want to what give me the opportunity. You don't want me to be skilled out of the admission process just because I don't have money. Do you understand? If you say some of this is, some of them will give you, and they look at your transcript of records and see that you are good, they will, and then your CV and then your bank statement, some of them are going to what give you what a waiver. Okay. And so with this, you will know that okay, at least so when you start and you want to apply, immediately shoot an email before even you apply. So maybe you're going to shoot, like we said, you've budgeted that you're going to apply for maybe 15 schools. You've gotten 4 of them outright free application. It's at the department or the graduate level free application. So 4 schools out. It's left with what? 11. Okay. And all these 11, you have shoot your code, your application fee waiver request. And then maybe you got an additional 6 or additional 7 free. Then how much is left? Even though you budgeted for 3, 5. So now you've left with only 3. So with this, you can increase the application to what? Additional 2. Okay, and make it 17 instead of what? 15. Okay, because you've already budgeted for 5, and by God's grace, you're able to get what? 5 for application fee. I'm not saying that all the requests will be granted. No, not all of them, but few of them will be granted, and they are going to help you reduce your financial burden. I hope this this video will help you, and then you'll be able to get as many waivers as you can. So once again, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. If you are benefiting from us, it wouldn't be the best if you are benefiting from us and you are denying us from reaching others. Okay, try as much as possible to subscribe to our channel. Also recommend our content, okay, to our to your friends, okay, and ask them to subscribe. What you can do to help yourself is that have time, go over the video that we have over here, and then come up with questions. We'll be free to what to help you with all evaluation of your document, how you should craft your CV, your statement of purpose, your code emails, and any other document that you have. Okay, we'll be doing so many videos, especially how to get your referees or your recommendation letters on time. This is the next project, and also how to do respond to what evaluation of your document. Okay, so thank you so much, and then see you in our next video. Thank you so much.